So here we are. Thought I'd shoot a quick video of my latest project, 2005 XJ8 long wheelbase Sovereign. So it's X350. Pretty rare spec, I guess. Not a ton of these around. I've certainly not seen that many of them. I've seen quite a few of the short wheelbase ones, but not many of the long wheelbase Sovereigns, especially in this spec and colour. So it looks pretty cool. Bought as a project car for the new channel. It needs work. I mean, I didn't pay a huge amount for it, and they're not worth a huge amount really in the market, I guess. But they are just stunning looking cars, I think, and spec, incredible, everything on them. So I'll show you around it a little bit, and yeah, see what you think. See if I can get it all in shot. It's a long car. So these suffer from corrosion, so not corrosion as such, but really a reaction between the metal underneath, which is aluminium. These are all aluminium panels, aluminium chassis, and I think they're steel subframes, but the suspension is aluminium as well, so wishbones, control arms, all aluminium. And it makes them quite light and agile for such a big car. This is a 4.2 V8, so it's got plenty of torque and power. It's just under 300 horsepower, I think. But it makes them feel quite a bit smaller than they actually are. Certainly to drive, it feels quite nimble. I've had bigger cars, you know, 7 Series BMWs, etc. I guess comparative cars, and they don't feel anything like this to drive. This is really quick off the mark. So I'll give you an example of some of the corrosion that they suffer from. So you can just see this here, which is really just a reaction with the base metal underneath. I'm not sure how hard that is to remedy. I need to look into it, see what I can do. It doesn't look horrendous. You can see some more at the bottom there. It's certainly not as bad as some of the ones I've seen. This car's a lot of miles on it. It's got 210,000 miles on it, but it drives beautifully, I have to say. Very, very tight. Just typical Jag, really. Very quiet. Pretty silent at idle. Oh, Mr. B. So pretty much wheels are all pretty much shot. These need refurbing. Tyres are cheapies on the back. Don't know what make they are. Victra, never heard of them. I'm going to put new brakes on it, so new pads, discs, just freshen up all that. It's not too bad at the moment, but it will definitely need looking at. Wheels I'm going to I think powder coat in a darker grey, maybe a dark chrome. I think they look quite smart, I think, in a dark chrome, but I'm not sure on that yet. We need to have a few more thoughts on that. So yeah, that's probably the best wheel of the lot, and even that one's pretty rough. This one's really bad. So I put some tyres on the front. This has got P0s on the front now, so decent tyres on the front. Pretty chunky calipers. All this is going to come off in a further video, so you can have a look at that. We're going to be refurbing calipers, caliper carriers, etc. Making it look cosmetically a lot nicer. So we have a little bit of body damage here. Little dent there, not quite sure how I'm going to get around that. Little scrape, not horrendous. Not gone to town on that at all. That will probably dull down a bit in terms of polishing. I don't know what I'm going to do about that dent because it's in a bit of an annoying place. Yeah, it's a nice looking car. So I'll show you inside. So I haven't cleaned this at all, it's just pretty much how I've got it. Needs new mats in the front. Those are pretty shot. Some strange damage on those mats, not quite sure what that's all about. Fraying on the edge. But yeah, I mean, interior. Really nice, little bit of fraying on the piping there. I think I could probably get something to take your eye away from that. But it's a nice place to be. Nice spec, this car. Nice colour combination. So we can see 211,000. I put a few miles on it. Yeah, it's nice. It's got everything. Pretty much everything you need. Heated seats. Plenty of wood, etc. Plenty of leather. The leather's in very good shape actually for the mileage. There's a few little marks on it. There's a little tear here, just there, which I'm just going to leave, I think. The seats just need cleaning. Carpets need cleaning. So, yeah. But it's nice. I'll show you in the back. So yeah, same thing again in the back. Rear DVDs. All of your aircon controls there, heated rear seats. These are actually electric reclining rear seats. You can see the long wheelbase just gives you tons of leg room. It's pretty nice in here. Plenty of room. You can just stretch right out. Headline is in good shape. That I've got to fix. There's two clips that hold that in. I've got to buy one of the clips is broken on that, so that needs to be fixed. I still have the handle. Cards, door cards all need cleaning. Everything just needs properly getting at. But really, for age, mileage, it's in fantastic order. It really is. Under all the grime that you get on a high mileage car, just general grime on everything, it's in really nice shape. So we had some rain overnight. So there we are, guys. I'll just give you an overview, overall shot of the outside. So there we are, 2005 X350 shape V8 Jag. So this car's going to be featured in the series coming up. Lots of things to do on this one. So we're going to do rebuild of the suspension pump. These are well known for suspension problems. This one, as you can see, is sitting nicely at the moment. It does have a suspension error. So when you've been driving for about less than that, probably 5 minutes, it comes up as air suspension fault. That's really not anything too serious as far as I understand, so it really just is a rebuild of the pump. So they just need a piston ring in the pump, because what happens is the pump has a set time. The computer gives it a set time to get up to pressure, If it doesn't get up to pressure in that time, it throws an error, which is what it's doing. But it's not sinking down, it's not driving low or anything like that. So I think it's just the parameters of the computer looking at that system and going, no, it's not getting up to pressure in time, so therefore I'm going to throw an error code, which is what it does. So there we are. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we shall see you in the next one.